You got to keep faster. That is our medical suite. So we have dogs in here and all the different rooms down here. This is just an example of how we have to have cages in offices.
ASPCA here to pick up the remains of
So cats.
Rattling cages.
But this is all chickens in here.
And endless barking echo throughout the facility. Crates piled high from the floor to the ceiling. There's no vacancy at the Animal Care Centers of New York City, which is now left in crisis mode due to an alarming record of animal surrenders. We toured the East Harlem location just before the daily rush.
So I'm the vet team manager at the Manhattan location. I help oversee the operations of the veterinary side of the team. We are absolutely overpopulated, looking to find places all over the shelter where we can stick animals because there's so many of them.
So normal capacity is about 75 dogs and 100 cats. Right now we have about 200 cats and like 175 dogs.
While the pandemic once set a record number of adoptions, this summer the surrenders are pouring in. So far, there has been a 77% increase in housing capacity compared to the same time last year, based on the ACC.
What are some of the reasons as to why this is happening?
A variable of things: eviction, arrest, hospitalization, deceased donors. We saw an uprise of that with COVID.
Do you feel that inflation in New York City has played a role into this, that folks just simply can't afford?
Yeah, for sure. We try to give as much food out as possible. People donate food to us and we try to, evenly distribute it amongst people as like an act of surrender prevention. But unfortunately, sometimes it's just not enough.
It's, do you feed yourself or do you feed your pet? And when it comes to that, it really is what do you do?
It's like burning a candle at both ends. Nationwide, veterinarians are leaving the industry. Over 40,000 additional vets are expected to meet animal health care needs by 2030. Even with newcomers entering the business, a shortage of 15,000 vets is still predicted by then.
Absolutely never ending. Had my weekend off, and so I walked in to kind of catch up. Just in the 2 days that I was out in this one location, we had 66 animals come in. I hit close to 50, 60 hours a week. We're well past burnt out.
While the ACC does not euthanize for space, euthanasia rates have been increasing across the U.S. due to more sick animals coming in or prone to sickness due to the overpopulated housing system. Non-live outcomes for dogs nearly doubled in the first quarter of this year compared to 2021.
So we would never euthanize because of the capacity, but if an animal is suffering, and unfortunately some animals are suffering when they come in, euthanasia is sometimes the kindest option for them. Unfortunately, there's a lot of sicknesses that create in the shelter when there's overpopulation, so healthy animals can come in, but due to population creating these illnesses, they can fall sick and unfortunately face euthanasia.
The ACC has launched a new adoption campaign. All summer long,
Hi, Charlie Brown. Don't jump on me.
large dogs over 40 pounds and adult cats over 5 years have a $5 adoption fee.
What keeps you going?
Just being able to come in, see the animals, help the animals, and just making a difference.
In East Harlem, for NBC New York, I'm Linda Gaudino.